Means that the port has almost doubled its operating capacity and productivity has also significantly increased. There are also plans to move the manganese terminal from Port Elizabeth Harbour to the new port.
In terms of the market demand strategy, this investment here was about 12 billion over the last 3 years. Total investment in the Eastern Cape will be about 30 billion, rail and ports.
It's all about the investment and the successful deployment of capital.
Well, I think this is a real case of a success story for one of our state-owned companies, Transnet. It does mean more jobs, greater economic growth. It does also mean that there's greater efficiency.
While capital investment is essential to the growth and capacity within the port, people are the key component in the efficient running at this port. Initially, the port relied on staff from other harbours within the Portnet group, something that wasn't sustainable as staff were only on temporary deployment.
We then decided on an initiative with the Chief Harbour Master of homegrown, employees, where we then started to focus more on Eastern Cape, and each year we take two people, 2 learners. We actually offer them bursaries for them to actually go and study maritime.
Minister Brown is also responsible for Eskom and its plan to attempt to keep the lights on. She says there are lessons that Eskom can learn from Transnet when it comes to maintenance.
So it means that you can take plants off for maintenance, and I think that's a lesson for many state-owned entities. Always have a reserve, because if you have a reserve, you will make a provision for any eventualities.
I don't know about the other state entities, but at Transnet we're focused on the projects at hand, and we make sure that we try and deliver them. We have very ambitious plans. We're audacious, and we just try and deliver on our audacity. Sometimes we don't meet the targets, but at least we can be assured that we have done something by the end of the day.
The investment here is not only in infrastructure, it's also in personnel. A huge part of what's happening in this harbour is going to feed into the greater community in the region and further up north into other provinces. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Ngqura in the Eastern Cape.